Alright, let's go ahead and get some hair on her. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to change her hair up a little bit, but I'm going to put her bangs on, and then I'm going to do, let me see if I can have it here, do kind of a braid around here, and then maybe some flowing hair, maybe a little bit up for her flames. So very similar, but a little bit different. Now, in order to do nice cartoony hair, what I'm going to do is go out of edit mode, hit Control N, go into my standard brush here, and we're going to grab, it doesn't really matter what primitive, just grab a primitive, go into edit mode, make a polymesh 3D, and now that it's actual sculptable, let's go to my standard brush here, now it's actually sculptable geometry, what I'm going to do is go to initialize, and we'll do a Q cube for a nice simple cube here. I'm going to hit W, and I'm just going to drag out straight from the anchor point up, and then hold down Shift, and grab that last thing, and just drag that up a little bit. Then what I'm going to do is hover over this edge with my Z modeler brush. We're going to do a bevel edge loop complete, and we're just going to bevel this so it's 3 equal pieces. And I'm actually going to grab W and just move this down a little bit just to make those like 3 squares. I'm basically trying to make this top part, middle part, and bottom part about equal. I'm going to hold down Control Shift, grab my select rectangle. I'm going to hit Control W to make it all one polygroup. Control Shift, grab these top points, hit Control W. Control Shift, grab these bottom ones, hit Control W, and now I've got an insert mesh brush. I'm going to hold down Shift and snap it to the side, hit B, create insert mesh brush, new, and now we've got an insert mesh brush like this. If we want to make a curve brush out of it, all we got to do is go grab our stroke menu. If you don't have that open yet, just go to stroke and drag it over here. There we go. And then open up, hold down Shift and open up the curve function, and curve modifiers menus. Turn on curve mode, so now we can do this. It'll be a curve brush. So it basically has a start point, an end point, and a repeating middle point. We're going to go down here to our brush menu. If this isn't over here yet, just grab your brush menu and drag it in here. If these recent brushes are a little bit too long, just hit the R key. Go down here to modifiers. We have a tri-parts brush, so 1, 2, 3 parts with a repeating middle. We'll do weld points, turn on stretch, turn up your curve res, and now when we tap this it'll update to be nice welded points, a little bit more resolution on the curve. Pretty much exactly what we want. Now if you want this to be thinner, what you could have done is make your insert mesh brush actually thinner, or what you can also do is take your Z intensity and drag that down, and that'll go ahead and thin it out. If you go up 100%, this is 100% thickness, and if you want to over crank that thickness, just go over here to strength multiplier, crank that up, and that'll make it even thicker along that point. But we'll do our strength multiplier back down to 1. There we go. Z intensity is 100, so we have a kind of a cube brush that we've just made. If you like this brush, you can go ahead and just do a brush save as, just like we've done before. And we'll use this for her bangs. So I'm going to go back to her. And we can just alt tap her head here. And with our new brush selected, if it's not selected, go to B and just grab it. And I'm going to turn off X symmetry just because I'm going to do one bang on one side. I'm going to mirror it and then have a little bit more control for both of them. So I'm going to go start here and just drag out. And then there's one here. And that's decent. If you want to like move this thing around, just grab one end and that'll kind of take that kink out. You can also go up here to your stroke menu and you're going to see there's a smooth option with 6. So if you hit 6, that'll smooth your curve. Then you just need to tap your curve to update it to that smoothness. And that wasn't a very smooth transition, but anyway, I think this will work fine. If you want to keep this geometry, you can hit delete to delete that curve. You can also just tap away from the curve and that'll kind of get rid of it for you. Now it's a simple matter of doing a hide point split hidden or doing a subtool split menu split on mask points or whatever. So if we alt tap this piece here and we hit D, again that's giving us our dynamic preview under geometry. So you can kind of see what that's going to look like if you were to subdivide it. I'm going to grab my inflate brush. I'm just going to inflate large to small here. If you wanted to, let's go grab B. Grab our insert mesh brush. So we're doing this, right? You can also go in here. I don't remember if it's intensity or size, one of these things. And if you go grab this little dot and move it all the way to the left, and then grab this dot and move it all the way to the right down, it'll actually go ahead and go thick to thin for you. So thick to thin if you want to. If you don't want it to go to a point, just drag this up a little bit, and then it'll go thick to kind of thin. So we'll do that for our next one. So undo that. So we have this one. If we wanted to draw another one, it would just be a simple matter of just drawing off another one now. This one actually goes thick to thin. Or if this is pretty much what the other side looks like with a slight variance, I'm just going to take this one here. I'm going to duplicate it off, select it, and then just do a quick deformation, mirror across the x-axis, and now I've got these two. The reason I didn't just do a mirror and weld is because I don't want them to stick together down the middle. I want to be able to control them independently, so I can just alt tap them individually and then just go in here and move these around. So now these can kind of go up to a point on our forehead here. And again, this isn't actually subdivided. I can hit Shift D to show you the actual geometry that's driving this nice smooth shape. And then we can do D to go ahead and subdivide that. So we've got this framed out, and let's do the rest of her hair.